Indigenous people of Lagos State have said they will never be part of the Western region or province should a purported bill seeking Nigeria's return to the regional government turn out to be true. The natives, under the aegis of the Renaissance Patriots Foundation, said this in a statement released by Prince Adelani Adeniji Adele. The statement was reacting to a proposed bill seeking approval of the National Assembly to return Nigeria to an already defunct regional system, which is set to be considered by the House of Representatives. Although the National Assembly has distanced itself from such a bill, the group insisted that Lagos State people will not go with the Western region. Now, there have been conversations on regional government, and there have been calls from groups and individuals and citizens as well, asking for regional governments. What is your immediate reaction to this? And in the case of regional government, what is your take? What's your stance?
I would say 2022, I dreamt about this.
You dreamt as well?
Yes,
Oh,
I dreamt about this.
Okay.
And what is happening now, just like Nigeria coming back to their old anthem.
You dreamt about it as well?
I said I saw Nigeria coming back to the beginning. You understand? As if every damn thing turned
pre-colonial era or post-colonial?
Yes. That is post-colonial.
Okay.
Came back to the beginning, and we started where Nigeria started from the beginning.
Okay.
And by the grace of God, what I saw, I'm expecting it to happen. That finally, Nigerian currency came up to standards, where we can now, you brought $1 and it's equivalent to almost ₦1 in that dream. And I believe it will come. Now, when we are talking about regional, we believe that those time when this Nigerian anthem that we are now using now is existing, we are all in regional governments. So if Lagos State comes up to say that they are not part of Western region, where do they belong? Do they want to have Lagos region? No Lagos region. Nigeria is divided into regions. We have the Western region, we have the Eastern region, we have the Northern region, and we have the Southern region. Is that not? That is how it is. So what we are talking about is the betterment of Nigeria. How will the government come to tackle the issues of our economy, tackle the issues of the high rate of corruption that has fixed Nigeria, tackle the issue of the high rate of hunger in Nigeria, that is the cost of things in Nigeria. Now, if it is through region that we can make all these things work out, nobody should stand against it. I believe that will help us. But me, sincerely, like I support the third-tier government autonomy, I also support the regional government.
Okay.
Because that will help us understand where we belong. And that will also help everybody to know what they can do. You know, when we are talking about the southern region, we're talking about the most oil producing region. The most oil producing region is the southern region. We're talking about the western region. We're talking about cocoa and the rest of them. With this region, our resources, our economy, our input to the national purse will be very, very, it will be very, very directive. It will not be again where only one person is deciding, only one group of people that call themselves the actors in the politics is deciding what is happening, the cabals. It will now bring down the authorities into region. Regions will have their own different cabals, and it will reduce the high rate of corruption that has fixed the country. In a nutshell, I support the regional government, and also I want to also talk to Adeleni that him and the Lagos Indigenes should also join me in supporting the regional government, and also believe that Lagos State cannot be created outside the Western region.
You spoke about regional government and you said it will help combat corruption.
It will help combat corruption.
How is that going to be possible?
Now, when we're talking about, you know, as Nigeria is now, to reduce the high rate of theft in Nigeria, that is the reason why.
You mean siphoning of public funds?
Public funds. That is the reason why the past administration led by President Ahmed and President Buhari, President Buhari initiated the central post. That is the what is it called? The central account. Now, that helped also in making sure that most of our big politicians did not siphon ministries, did not siphon the way. No, it did not automatically stop it, but it reduced it. Now, when we are talking about this region, it will help this region activities, the way I see it, the way I foresee it. It will also help in controlling the activities and also ensuring that every region know their contribution into the central purse of Nigeria.
All right.
So that will also reduce the corruption level in every region. Because let me use the Eastern region, for example. I know the Eastern region, they have oil. Some of the states have oil. When we're talking about the states that have oil, we're talking about Abia State. We're talking about Imo State. These are the major Eastern states that have oil. Now, but they know too well that the oil is not that like that of the southern region of the country. And that of the western region, we know that they also have little of that oil, but they have cocoa, they have maize, they have other things that they can also produce to help the country. They will also focus in making sure that they also contribute their own quota in the development of the country. This other region, the northern region, that has coal, that has aluminium, and the rest of them, they will also contribute. Every region will now be inquisitive, eager to contribute to the development of the country.
Right.
So I support the regional government.